Beyond the boundaries of real-world IndyCar racing is a place that exists somewhere between history and imagination. A 2.66-mile ribbon of asphalt in Alabama banked at 33 degrees in the turns, built for speeds that once redefined what anyone thought was possible. IndyCars have never taken a competitive green flag lap here at Talladega. USAC scheduled a 500-kilometer championship race for August 24th, 1980, but that race disappeared from the calendar before it could ever happen. One IndyCar legend did cross that boundary on August 3rd. We just passed the anniversary not too long ago. August 3rd, 1974, A.J. Foyt drove his Coyote around Talladega at a now seems pretty modest speed, but then a world record speed of 217.854 miles an hour and set a world closed course speed record. Tonight, iRacing takes us through the door that real-world IndyCar never opened. In the sim, the draft has pushed race laps beyond 250 miles per hour, produced finishes directly decided by thousandths of a second. What you're about to see tonight goes beyond ordinary motorsports. You are about to enter the Talladega zone. Hello again, everyone. I am Gary Gatto, the voice of the FIS, and welcome to P1's broadcasting coverage of Round 5 of Season 9 of the Formula Indy Series, presented by DiGregorio Racing School, as we come to you tonight from Talladega Superspeedway for the inaugural running of the Legacy of FIS After Dark on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, presented by Team Watson Racing Setups. 4 races into Season 9, the championship could hardly be tighter. JT Smeaton and Ethan Stanley arrive at Talladega tied with the points lead at 132 points apiece, but with Smeaton getting the win at Suzuka, he owns the tiebreaker. Tanner DeFamis is only 4 points behind them at 128. Kevin Tomba is fourth at 108, and Logan Edwards rounds out the top 5 with 105. There's another number hanging over this race. Four races, 4 different winners. Ethan Stanley at St. Petersburg, Tanner DeFamis at Pocono, Logan Edwards at Imola, and JT Smeaton at Suzuka. Season 9 is still waiting for its first repeat winner, and Talladega might be the biggest wild card on the entire schedule. This race number 92 in the Formula Indy Series history, the 15th FIS race overall at an oval, and the first ever trip to Talladega on a track where the draft can erase a gap in seconds, and one bad lane choice can send a driver from the front to the back just as quick. The championship leaders are about to face a completely different kind of test. As always, joining me in the booth is Luis Gonzalez-Nunez. He is actually, not as always, but he's doing pinch hitting duties a couple races this season, as Stevie is picking one race that he definitely is going to miss. And he might be regretting it, but he's going to miss this one. But Luis, welcome, and glad you are here. We might be witnessing probably one of our most seen races, at least in the last couple of months, probably since the last time we came to Talladega in the Indy Fixed and Oval Series. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much for welcome to this race. Sure, it's gonna be a kind of difficult race for sure. In the fixed series, we've seen three wise, some attempted to make the pass and all the stuff, but I think we have some faith and all these drivers to have a good race after last week on Thursday night. Anyways, 247.1 miles per hour did Logan Edwards in the qualifying. Just one lap means 397.6 kilometers per hour. So today it's going to be over and 400 and over and 250 miles per hour on the track just in draft. So it's going to be really fast. You remember, Ty Quilla likes to make the fastest lap in the, especially in the super speedway and iRacing and Talladega, Daytona. But maybe somebody, but man, it's a point championship involved, so it's not gonna be the same thing. But what if we can have the fastest lap so far in the league, and also in the sim, actually in the leagues and P1. So let's see what happened today with like you said, Smeaton, totally equal in points. DeFabi, Tomba, and Edwards in top 5, and the new leader on the championship, on the team championship, Nexus eSport, leading the after winning the race last week and actually gain a lot of points and make the team I5G second place. But we have so much to go, and this race, even the last on the back of the field could win the race. So that's gonna be crazy today.
And we have several one-offs that are making their first and only appearance here in the Formula Indy Series this season. Let's get into tonight's starting lineup. For the inaugural running of the Legacy of FIS After Dark on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, presented by Team Watson Racing Setup. What a title of a race. All right, here we go. And Logan Edwards on the pole with a speed of 247.1. Anna Klimek right next to her teammate. That's Logan Edwards, and that's 247 flat. Matty Wags in row 2. Tanner DeFavis next to Matty Wags, 246.5. João De Gregorio, he's at 246.4, and the Prodigy at 246.3. Zach Flaum, Alex Chilcutt, our Indy Series champion. Northern Mata, Kevin Tomba, Ethan Stanley, Alexander McBean. Dakota DeMaid looking for another win in the series. Griffin Yellen, Drew Zook, Wyatt Burton, Byron Daly, Gabe Aslan, James Watson, Ben Fiore, Hayden Herman, Tucker Saylor, Mario Cappellucci, and Jeremy Fairburn. There's Nick Goyette, Michael Costello, Brian Labarge, Gavin Sanders. Now he has experience here in the top split competition here at this racetrack. Same as Anna Klimek. We can talk about them, have their stats. Victor Aldrich, JT Smeaton. And there is the ringer, Robert Molechka, right next to Titus Sherlock, Logan Spath. He has a win here in the old Indy Revolutionary League, Indy Revolution League, the RIL. Actually, it's a Revolution Indy League. He had his one and only win there, and unfortunately, it was during the dark times where it wasn't even broadcasted. Right next to him is his teammate Caleb Bency, then Kyle Allen and Dan Miglin. And that is your field.
Yeah, 30, what? 30, oh my God, 40 cars. 40 cars in Daytona. We got to 26 on the fixed series, 24, 26, maximum 26. 40 cars once again in this super speedway. I'm still thinking about it. I talking about the Bobby answer, man. I complain too much.
And again, I apologize for the row numbers not showing because we're running a warm-up. That doesn't show up here on this overlay. I'm having Mark Dev work on it, and he's missing it, so he'll figure it out eventually. And we are on the grid.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. I thought, it's going to be a stop. Oh, somebody...
A standing start for an oval race?
It's going to be so funny that...
If the Formula Indy Series would do that, if they could on oval, I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would.
It was so funny. It's a good idea. Somebody on the league, could we try?
In iRacing, on the Indy Oval Series, we've raced here 11 times at Talladega from 2012 through 2026, 9 different winners. Ryan Norton and Trey Shadid are the only repeat winners with 2 wins each. There's been 140 lead changes across 11 races and an average of 12.7 per race, but a lot of drivers, especially in those top split races, get very patient and you just wait in line. 4 of the 11 finishes were decided by less than 1/10 of a second. 7 of the 11 finishes were decided by less than 1/2 of a second. And the closest finish was Ryan Norton over Jonathan Goke by 53 thousandths of a second. Most recent Indy fixed oval Talladega race 2026 season 1. Justin Botello won from 12th starting position.
Botello. Jonathan Go. Yeah.
Christopher, who has raced in the FIS, finished 8th here in 2017 season 4. Gavin Sanders finished 19th here in 2022 season 4. And Anna Klimek finished 14th here in 2026 season 1. Each one has one Talladega race of record start. That is it in the lineup for those. And that, of course, the other victory that we told you by Logan Spath in the Revolution Indy Series. So a lot of drivers probably practiced a lot of these races, or this racetrack, but not have raced at it. Pace car is off. Strap in, everybody. We're getting ready to go green for 94 laps and 250 plus miles an hour. Logan Edwards takes off in the tri-oval, crossing the pit exit and the start-finish line, and we are underway here at Talladega, the Formula Indy Series.
So how it's gonna be with the people never racing Talladega in the Formula, in the Formula Open Wheel or IndyCar actually. But the people like Anna Klimek, Edwards, Andy, Matt Wagner knows how to race it over here. But it's gonna be really interesting. This.
3 wide in the mid pack. Lots of room. You can take 4 wide here pretty easily. I wouldn't go much more than 4 wide. I wouldn't really want to go much more than 3 as we go 3 wide through the tri-oval. Andy Kirchenbauer up 3 spots already. That's the prodigy.
Costello side by side. Zach. But it's bouncing around Costello.
Look at everyone going to the bottom lane. Everyone's trying to get to the bottom lane. Look at Fairmore shooting the gap in that in the draft there, and he just sucks right on up. He throws. He actually probably gained about 10 car lengths there. That's Fairmore, and he's we have Costello up 15. Actually, Costello up 21 now.
Oh no, 4 wide. Mira, look at that in the middle. It's empty.
Kirchenbauer up top, and he slides to the top. 10 is Sherlock, 254.7.
It's 409.8 kilometers per hour.
3 wide at the front. It is Chilcutt, our defending series champion. Anna Klimek, Open Series champion, and the former Oval, NXT Oval Series, Indy Next Oval Series champion, Andy Kirchenbauer in the gold car, 3 wide through the tri-oval. Here comes Fairmore taking a look to the outside, 4 wide behind him. In the battle there, that is Logan Edwards, Wyatt Burton, Jeremy Fairmore, and Matt Wagner.
Do you think it's proper to do it for a while now?
No.
I know, it can. It has to be.
Not with 94 laps and 250 miles that we're racing tonight. We can show a lot of patience. Gavin Sanders now up 20 spots. Fairborn up 18. Wyatt Burton up 13. Who do we want to ride with here? Let's ride with let's go to Titus Sherlock here. We'll ride with him. Nowhere to go. He's lifting. Here we'll show you the driver inputs. 230, a very pedestrian 239. I mean, that's like standing still here. Probably already saving fuel. Northland Mata on the high side. Right in front of him, I believe that's Griffin Yellen. Gets a little bit of a run, backs out of it.
Oh my God. Man, the worst stuff about the racing in Talladega is somebody blinking in the middle, like Sanders did, and drop down to the 40 and then come back again to the, it's 38 cars actually. Forget what we said.
38 cars starting tonight, yep.
Yes.
Big lift for Sherlock. Look at the car on the high side getting a run. A couple of different new liveries out there. People having fun with the race. Now it's a bit of a run. 247 right there at the... He's going to get him a bit of a run now. Car in front of him slides down. That's Byron Daly. Ben Fiore slid down in front of him there. Still learning a lot of these liveries. We are at full chat right now. 7 laps into this race already. Thanks for joining us. Titus Sherlock goes in the middle, getting a run. 248, 249. There's 250, 251. Lifts out of the throttle. Go back and ride with Robert Malechka, the 6-time Indy Oval Series champion. He's very casually cruising, Lewis, at 242 miles an hour. Casually cruising.
Yeah, if you see on board, it's just looking from far away what to do. In the case, man, I'll tell you, if somebody do something in the middle on the track on the first 20, they're gonna Greg at least 5 cars. So that's why Robert is waiting for that, Greg. And just like I always say this: 10 to go, 15 to go is short time. And now it's just have some fun. You could
kind of tell those that are kind of chilling right now. Logan Spath at the back, Drew Zook, JT Smeaton, Mason Mitchum. He has some experience at this racetrack as well. He won the pole in the race that we had back here in season 1 of 2026. So he's another driver with experience. Reason I don't have stats on him, I just knew he happened to start at the pole. I just happened to pull that stat. This is his first start in the series. Robert Malechka just in front of him. And in front of him, Caleb Bency. Caleb nipped Robert Malechka at the line in the Elite Racing League back in 2024 A for their Indy 500. Those two have raced against each other a number of times. Mario Capalucci right in front of him. Dakota the Maid in the hand-drawn car. Back up front, Costello now to the point.
Yeah, Tucker Dallier, I think so, is DC by connection. So in the middle of the pack, DC for him. So that's the only problem. We have to add it on this track.
Gotta wonder how long these tires are going to be good on the bottom. And really, let's take a look at the situation with the weather. Track tip's a 111, but we have been known to see IndyCar tires go through 2 stints at this racetrack before. And will we see 2 stints here once again? Maybe someone goes fuel only.
The only issue about the 2 stint is when you're coming to the pit, you're blocking the tires. You exit to the pit, the car is... Oh my God.
Costello and Sanders about bang wheels. I think Sanders about ran out of room. He held on to it.
It was a close, man. But yeah, to finish the thing, when you exit to the pit road, there is ice. So basically, after the stint 2, sure, the car is you have to go with a lot of caution to the exit of the pit road to rejoin the track. So it's gonna be really difficult in that part, and the people need to pay attention to that.
Clinton in chat says these tires will make the whole race if you want them to. So maybe nobody changes tires. And they do have unlimited tires here in the series, so no tire limits. So maybe they will only worry about fuel on pit road. We'll see if strategy comes into play. Oh, look at that. We're watching Ira Daly.
Sherlock. Yeah, Sherlock also too. As Andy, Baron Daly. Going to the front.
Tommy Raval. Yeah, Tommy Raval, our former amateur series champion, our amateur division champion. He's now up at the points. He's up in 4th spot. Wyatt Burton in 5th. Byron Daly 6th. Chilcutt 7th. Mata in 8th. Daly way up in the high line.
The Argentinian or Argentino in the front. But man, I think if they added fuel, I think they can change tires actually, so it's not gonna be a big deal.
True, that is true. I mean, if you're going to put full fuel in these tanks, you might as well throw on a new set of tires. I mean, it's only about 5 seconds to throw a new set of tires. But if it comes down late in the race and becomes a fuel mileage race, or someone needs to come in for a splash at the end, yeah, they could clearly go. No tires. We'll see if somebody decides to make the move. I don't know if it will cost them or save them any time on pit road, as we are still 3 wide at the front. It is Raval leading. Fairborn, Daly, Kirchenbauer, and DeFabus, your top 5, as a lot of these drivers now are kind of starting to get in single file and starting to string out. Going back from Tomba on back, and he's in the 19th spot. He's kind of single file. There's Coker. Coker's up 21 spots. He's kind of on a roll right now. Coker won last night in Area 51 at Auto Club. So he's seen another opportunity here to get a W. I said a W. I mean a W.
W. Sure it is. So now in 16, like I said, this race is open for everyone, to be honest. It's not a strategy. Well, sure, you have a strategy, but
don't crash.
It's not like
don't crash.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only strategy you have to. Don't crash and don't mess with the corners or maybe the 3 wide or something like that. So I think it's the chance is for everyone, and it's gonna be good to have a new winner, or maybe, who knows, a repeat winner.
Doing 94 laps a day. If we go caution free, this is gonna be a quick race. It's only a 250-mile race, so this is gonna be a quick one.
Knock the wood.
Knock on wood. I don't think anyone can do a one-stopper. I think that's out of the realm of possibility. It's right around lap 47. A 2-stopper, the window opens right around lap 31 or 32. We're halfway home on that one. A 3-stopper, the window opens relatively shortly, and about 6 laps from now, 23, 24. We just had someone bleak out but come back.
Yeah, Sanders is blinking once again, and he is in the 5th in the middle of the track. It's the same livery of not that the same, but looks like an Indy.
Let's look at. He's got a hand-drawn livery. It says something about Ohio, not being kind to Ohio on the back. Now I'm not an Ohio State fan, so I would recognize that comment. There it is. Ohio, the opposite of blows.
I don't know.
The opposite of blows?
Sorry, no English, sorry.
No, I'm in English. Now he comes in with
English.
Now he comes in with the language barrier. Okay. Griffin Yellen, he has worked his way up to the 4th spot on the high side of that orange car. We'll see him tomorrow night at Laguna Seca in the Elite Racing League. We go from 250 miles per hour here at Talladega tonight to tomorrow night at Laguna Seca, up into the wall in the gray area. That's Fairborn up top. That's Aslan right in front of him, and that black with the white, red, white, and blue tip. Take a look at the last laps. Here's your fastest laps right there. Indy Kirchenbauer is only 2:43, and he's leading the way right now. Those are your fastest laps. Here's your last laps, 2:40s. I'm wondering if everyone's just kind of settling in now. Keep in mind, the only time in IndyCar on 2 occasions has officially recognized or done a 240-mile-per-hour lap was at Auto Club Speedway. That was Mauricio Gugelmin. He did the first time, and the second time, which is currently the world closed course speed record, that was Gilles de Ferran at 2:41. So they are in sim here, very casually turning world record speeds in race conditions.
They're doing. Actually, well, we mentioned Costello is the fastest lap. Sherlock now, 54.7. But I think he can go in more. But the problem is that they cover the 3rd line. Yeah, like I mentioned, Taquilla likes to do that, and he makes fast start coming from 26 to the front because it's a line open to do it. In this case, the line is stopping in the front with three lines, three wides on the front. So they cannot do it. But at least we have that lap.
Started with 38 cars, down to 37 now with Tucker Saylor doing the DC. And we are getting very, very close to the first pit stop window. We have not gone caution. I am knocking on wood. 3 wide again at the line. It's Daly in the yellow car. Fairborn in the red, white, and blue down low. And Indy Kirchbauer, the prodigy, in the solid gold up top. Right behind him, Griffin Yellen in the orange. Oh, we're going to bang wheels. Someone lost a wing. And I think that's Byron Daly. Byron Daly is down a wing. Now, he should be able to get through the corners here. I don't know how long he's going to be able to hang on, but he should not be impacted as much as he would at any other oval. But he's needing to come to pit road, and he's right in the 3-stop window. He might want to come down and now just take advantage of it as they go 3 wide in front of him.
Well, if I Byron, I go on the back on the field and just hold my position over there and don't lose a lap, or maybe have the big wreck. I know he's still in the middle. I think the best advice: don't go into the IRL line or the first line, because maybe you're gonna start to going to the
IRL line's
line
this one down here. That's what we call the IRL line, the bottom line.
Yeah, the bottom line. So, but it's still in there. Now it's going fast again.
Whoa!
I think
he's going to get a big run in the middle, and in theory, he should be down on drag. He should be the fastest car out there right now.
Pitted this time. Andy calling for the pitting now.
We'll ride with Byron Daly. And we'll give you the driver inputs. He's at 246, 247, 248, 249.
Andy is gonna pull. It's gonna pull now. Actually, with the leader, I think.
Yeah, that's Titus Sherlock coming. Oh, he goes over the. Oh, he gets the black flag.
No,
Two black flags. Fairborn and Kirchenbauer both speeding, coming to pit road, and that is one of the dangers that you have here. These cars do not slow down as well on super speedways. They have very small brake discs, and that is going to be a 40-second hold for Fairborn and Kirchenbauer. So I'm sure now these drivers know the window's open. As we see Chilcutt blink in that time, they're going to see that hold, so they're going to know they're going to have a penalty. Here comes Shane Coker on the high side. More cars coming to pit road. Gabe Aslan coming to pit road right now.
Yeah, that's the only thing. You have to practice the coming to the pit in the fastest line. Better to come in slow.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Gabe Aslan did. I mean, he is an X-car to pit, no penalty for him. He's coming down, and he will get service. Let's see if we decide they put tires on him or not. Yeah, he's going to go up on the wheel jacks, and they will put new tires on him.
Yeah, the problem about the Jeremy Fairbairn or even Andy, they already lose a lap, and it's going to be really difficult to come back to the lead lap. Sorry.
Lucky Dog is enabled, so if you get a big wreck...
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Okay.
Oh, and that almost... There was a Lucky Dog, and then right there, there's a caution. Contact between two. That is Griffin Yellen, and that is Shane Coker. More cars getting involved. And there's the caution. Victor Aldrich also involved. What happened?
No, Griffin is not happy with Shane Coker. But you know what? If you go to the camera of the chain, Griffin going down.
And they just lock wheels. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go back to the P1 airship here, and we'll reset it one more time. First caution of the day here at lap 28. The window is open. I would imagine people are coming to pit road right now, but watch. You can make the call, and you just like the old IBM, you make the call, and that was at a very good angle, so we will reset it a little bit
Oh, and also Mason Mitchum have a contact with Aldrich.
So we'll see again here. And let everybody in chat make a call on how they read that one. And you said Mason Mitchum was also involved. Here's Mitchum trying to slow down. And he gets into the back of Aldrich. And Aldrich spins right in front of Fiore. Dodges a bullet. Oh, Labarge looks like, well, he was forgiven. He lost a winglet or a wing plane on the front nose. So we are back we are not under caution. We're back under caution. We are under caution for the first time today here at Talladega Superspeedway in a two-car incident that really just turned out to be four cars involved. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for joining us tonight on a truly unique race you don't see very often here on the channel. And pit stops will be happening as we have IndyCars at Talladega. And what a break for Byron Daly. He's going to be able to get that wing changed under caution, but he's going to lose about 5 seconds on pit road, but he at least will not have to come in under green conditions, Lewis.
That's a good thing, man. I think it is, especially when you come in by yourself and you exit by yourself, and you lose so much time because of the draft and they come in more faster. I think the incident between Jellin and Cocker is how you see it. If you see it from behind of the two cars, you're gonna see one car going down, the other one going high, and that's the difficult to be a race control. So I think it can make a race deal to don't have an issue with somebody and on the end. But I think the line of the divided line in between after the crossing the line is going 5-3. So that's why maybe the confusion. But it hard to predict who's the fault. But it is what it is. Talladega deal.
Talladega race deal. Yeah.
Yeah, Talladega incident basically is happened. Even in the NASCAR, even when they come into the fixed series. So it is what it is.
Tonight's running of the inaugural running of the Legacy of FIS After Dark on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams is sponsored by Team Watson Racing Setups. Want to race Indy Open, but not sure how your setup is up to snuff? Well, if you want speed and support and a community that helps when things get rough, well, join Team Watson Racing Setups and get the tools and help you need to go faster. Also, the series is brought to you by the DiGregorio Racing School, the presenting sponsor of the Formula Indy Series. Speed's not just about driving harder, it's about driving smarter. At DiGregorio Racing School, drivers learn how pros and top sim racers approach every lap through data, precision, and consistency. You want to follow Zhao on Instagram or join the DiGregorio Racing School Discord. The links are in the description. And you can also, there's your offer. Or you want to get some lessons on how to make your driving a little bit tighter, go right ahead, right there. DiGregorio Racing School. You see more cars coming to pit road. Top it off now on the tanks. And a couple cars start from pit road, or at least the back of the pack. Gabe Aslan is one of those, and that's why he's worked his way back up to the front. Alan Aslan, Brashear, of course, Brashear, sorry, didn't mean to mention that. Donchek, McKish, Mick Kamish, Miglin, Sherlock, and Zook. They all had back at the back of the line penalties to start in the rear. And they all did that. But again, I mean, this is like a freebie track to start from the rear. This is like the best track all of any track out there in IndyCar to get an EOL penalty at.
I know what you mean. Yeah. And then that's true also. I think it's better to be on the back, actually.
I think you're right. I think as either you're up at the front and you do everything to stay up there. And if you can't get up there or it's too dicey, just go to the back. Exactly what we see. What do we got back there? Indy's back there now. Well, actually, Indy is now down 1 lap because he got caught out. He came to pit road early. Matty Wags is in the back now. Dakota DeMaiden's back there. Logan Spath, Byron Daly. Fairbarn's back there. JT Smeaton. So, I mean, look at these names that are back. You got your points leader. You got a former, I think Fairborn's a former race winner here, I believe. Or if not, he comes very close. Byron Daly, he's a former race winner here. Logan Spath has won at this racetrack before, an IndyCar competition. Dakota DeMaid, race winner here in this series. Matt Wagner, very accomplished on other series. All back there. They're going to hang out. Getting ready to go green as Gabe Aslan now getting into position. And we are green flag. Bit of a delayed start. But we are back underway as Tommy Raval looks to the inside of Indy Kirchenbauer. But I'm going to guess Indy is going to be very aggressive here. Black flag, Kevin Tomba.
Yeah, Tomba have a black flag for passing and on the yellow from the left side on the green flag.
Well, we'll see if race control clears that, or does he have to come to pit road. He is top 10 in points right now. He cycles to the back.
He passed the admin, so they cannot clean that.
Oh, okay. Don't pass the admin coming to. Don't get a black flag passing the admin. Indy Kirchenbauer looking to get back on the lead lap.
Jellin is Griffin Jellin after repair 1 minute and 34 seconds. He is back on the race in 21. We're all good to be on the front, actually. So it's gonna be just in a lap when they're coming back to the lead of the race. Actually, it's coming.
Look at Byron Daly. He's on the move right now. There he is.
Ooh, who's the car is coming behind?
The yellow car, that's Byron Daly.
No, Fairbairn. I think that is the problem to solve the fastest lap over there, because there's nobody. Actually, it's 3 cars in the second line to make.
Look at this: 255, 255, 256, 257, 258, 259. Come on, 260. Get it, get it. There it is, 260. Back at the end of the backstretch.
It's crazy, the speed.
He's going to go on the high side. He's going to have a big tug of the draft here through the tri-oval. Big run, Byron Daly. He has to back out of it. And as soon as you get up front, you stall out. There's no place to go. Yeah, and he's just now cruising at 245.
Come back into the pits, make the penalty. It is with Peter Aldrich in 34, within the lap, so in the lead lap. So he's by himself in turn 2 with Peter on bottom.
Well, he's lucky in that aspect that he has Victor Aldrich to work with. Very, very lucky. Well, back and there's the leaders coming off the corner right behind him. And they go. Aslan goes to the bottom on the yellow line. Indy Kirchenbauer cuts across the nose. And that might not be a bad deal for Gabe. Gabe might just want to sit there and just ride in the draft and work on the fuel and put himself in a very rare position of being a leader that doesn't have to burn a ton of fuel.
Well, it's true. I think it's just a patient. Maybe at some point you can save a lot of fuel. You can come into the pit and just make the small amount to stay less on the box. So I think it's not too much strategy on Talladega, to be honest.
It's more drama and excitement and a little. I mean, we've seen races, IndyCar draft racing at these plate tracks in other leagues. We've seen these turn into fuel mileage races before, and it's hard not to get into the fuel mileage point of view when you race at these tracks in IndyCar, because you know as well as I do, as soon as you get in behind the wheel, the first thing you think about under green flag conditions, heck, the first thing you think about as soon as you load on the grid is go to engine map 8 so you can start conserving fuel right away, even on the pace lap. There's Gavin Sanders to the inside of the red car. Oh. Pretty much the whole field is being very patient right now. Single file from yelling on back for the most part. There's Zhao, sponsor of the series. He's worked his way up back to 12th. Oof. Fairbarn almost bangs wheels. Down the backstretch.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Tommy Raval shoots the gap.
Gabby Sanders almost losing. Somebody's blinking as
Northern Mata blinking out there, but he's back.
Wait, your Mota is different than my... How you pronounce it?
Northern Mata.
Oh. Sounds different.
And I hope I'm saying that right. Mata used to be a... Bad Mata is a basketball coach. 3 wide down the backstretch, and that's how he said it. I think he spelled it the same way. So
Muta is the rest name. Okay.
The Muta. Great. You're thinking the Great Muta. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds.
Well, and unless Northern Mata is going to spit green mist at people. He might want to if he could. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, about 4 rows deep.
Actually, in chat, Dave said, I wonder if they can, clear the fence. They can go 260 over the fence, for sure. If
yes,
you can.
You can clear the fence when you wreck here, but at some point you just immediately get teleported and
to the pit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are to. So again, Sherlock have a 254.7 miles per hour fastest lap, so they can go. But I think nobody want to make the fastest lap, so it's just racing still 3 wide on the front, and yeah, that's it. It's a really big cooperation between the fixed series. When at some point they started like that, and then about.
Then the gloves come off.
They still in one line. Yeah.
Then the gloves come off. Yep, exactly. And I think it is within the realm of possibility. I know we're going to see a 255 plus lap. It is possible we see. I don't think we'll see 260, but I think we'll see a 256 or 257 if somebody can get a massive run. Remember, these cars have a little bit more high-end gear in the latest update that should make them faster at these racetracks. And also, they have the hybrid. Oh, Indy just slides right down in front. He's hoping for a caution because he will get the wave around. Lap 43 of 94. Thanks for joining us, everybody. You're in for a treat. A rarity of night. A rarity race tonight. Oh, 3 wide, 4 wide through the tri-oval. IndyCars at Talladega here in the Formula Indy Series, the inaugural running of the Formula Indy Series. Banging wheels, 4 wide. Gabe Aslan down to the bottom. Oh, Gavin Sanders just desperately wanted to clear Tommy Raval. I think Tommy lifted a little bit to let Gavin up there, but it got tight.
I can tell you that move in the 5-3 to go, it could be like, okay, it is okay, it's justified.
Well, they'll use the apron. They can go below the yellow line. Anything. I mean, I think they could use the apron only come into the checkered flag. Right? And I can't recall. I didn't hear the drivers' meeting if they can go below the yellow line on the backstretch to improve position. They could go below the yellow line and lose position, like they want to go to the back or something. We've seen some people do that already this race. 4 wide down the back stretch, the super stretch here. Oh, kicking up dust. Aslan, Sanders, DeFavis, Rival, Daly, Fairbairn, Mata, Capalucci, Yellen, Chilcutt, all in this group right here. And up front is Indy Kirchenbauer in the solid gold, and he's a car that's the last car on the lead lap right now. He came to pit road early, and then a caution came out, and it trapped him a lap down. So he's racing to get back on the lead lap, and if he catches a caution, do not count him out. Biggest gainer right now is Gavin Sanders up 27. Oh, sorry, Tommy Raval up 31. And we've already had our all-time number of coming from the back of the pack to win. It's kind of reset a couple times this week already. The record holder now on the channel is actually Jacob Oster, coming from 42nd on the grid to win at Chicagoland in the Vote of Indy Oval Series.
So race control said no yellow line at any time, even on white.
Oh, okay. So they're going to make them earn it. No freebies here.
So sure, somebody in an emotion to win the race, and an emotion to and exciting to win the race, get nervous, I have the shot and everything. Maybe he can do that and then have a penalty.
We've had it before. It happened at Michigan. Aslan grabs a little bit of the apron, scoots back up the racetrack, keeps it underneath them. Tight moment there, right in the front of the top of the pack. Bruno Miranda, the Brazilian Storm, went to the apron at our Michigan race back in, I think, season 3. And the win went to Nate Siefker. That's his last win. There we go, under the yellow line, gets back in line.
Did you make the interview to the winner? Or
No.
They
got it. They didn't do to you what the Elite Racing League did to you. Contact! Car on the wall! Griffin Yellen bangs! No, that is Capalucci, sorry. Capalucci bangs the wall.
Forgiven.
Now here comes Yellen. That was a hard lick.
I have a maple flag, but that man, the car was destroyed. He lost all the...
He could come to pit road. I mean, he's right at about another window.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He needs 5 laps to answer it. We're at 24. Here we go. We'll just bring up stints here. Stint length. There you go. 24 for Aslan, 20 for Daly, 21 Sanders. Most everyone else around that same number. We went last time. 28. Last time, 28 was the most we did. But remember, we had a caution that ate into those. And they took an opportunity to come to pit road to top off. But Capalucci seems to be okay, but a bit of a scare there.
Coming now.
For the Pokemon car. He will have to answer the meatball flag.
Break.
That might have been damage there. And there is the black flag. Oh, contact! Car on the wall! Tommy Raval!
No jello.
There it is.
What happened when oh my God, the car flew. Logan Spath.
Logan Spath is on his lid, a la Joseph Newgarden. I'm not sure how he got there.
Robert, give it a touch on the back.
And Robert
he just flew. Boom.
Oh, wow. That is just something you don't see very often. And so a driver that has a honest-to-God IndyCar win here in league competition is now out. That's Logan Spath. But let's go back to Tommy Raval, our former amateur division champion, and we just see him running out of room here. Let's go to the blimp, and yeah, they're just kind of running out of room. Let's reset it a little bit there. And I think we're going to see everyone come to pit road one more time here. They go 4 wide. And Daly on the inside of the yellow car and Gavin Sanders in the red car. They're teammates, so they're going to give each other a lot of room there. And there's not a lot of room there on the high side. and that is Fairbairn and Raval, and Fairbairn is out. So Fairbairn in 2 oval races this season, not having being in contention, but just not having a lot of good luck. So we are back under live conditions here. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. We certainly appreciate it. If you're just joining us, this is P1's coverage of Round 5 of Season 9 of the Formula Indy Series, coming to you from Talladega Superspeedway for the inaugural running of the Legacy of FIS After Dark on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, presented by Team Watson Racing Setups. We've now completed 52 of 94 laps, currently with Gabe Aslan as the leader. Next Formula Indy Series race is next Wednesday. Actually, next Wednesday, August 19th, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be at Miami. No, not Homestead. We'll be at the Miami Autodrome, site of where the Indiana Hoosiers won the national championship for the Team Watson Grand Prix of Miami. That is next week, back on the road courses. Canada Famous coming to pit road. Dow DiGregorio on pit road. Caleb Bency stays out for track position. There is the wave around for Indy Kirchenbauer, so watch that. Last night during our fixed oval series competition, Anna Klimek said, watch hyperspeed for Indy Kirchenbauer, and it never really developed, but it definitely could be in the cards here tonight as he gets the wave around. So Caleb Bency now getting the track position. Wyatt Burton back up to the top. Canada Famous coming to pit road. So Burton stays out. He's 23 laps into the stint. Caleb Bency 23 laps into the stint. So they're banking on another quick caution.
Yeah, I think is one more, and we are free to go to the end. The FIS is going down, down, down.
The FIS has actually, he DC'd and has not popped back yet. He continues to fall down the order, and now he's back. Oh boy, he's way back in the back, and is he going to be able to get his positions back? He's hustling. And that is a gift.
Oh my God. Look at that.
What a gift. Wow. The
game froze. He said, I don't know what's happened, but my game froze, and now I'm back again.
The lights are not out on the pace car. Are we going to have another lap? Bency, do we see Bency probably come to pit road? He gets credit for leading the lap here. And he is at least indicating that he's going to come to pit road. And he does. So he will abandon the lead. And that will turn the lead over to Wyatt Burton. Northern Mata has blinked out. Now he's back. So we're having some network issues tonight here on iRacing. So hopefully, I've even had a blink. So there's your stint length. Let's get that off. Let's go back to gap the leader. Of course, everyone's going to be right on top of one another. I think the actual better number to watch is the fastest lap that we've turned. 2:54.7, I believe, is the fastest lap tonight. Or 54.7. Yeah, 54.7. Wyatt Burton will lead us back to green. The lights are out on the pace car. We'll go green next time by at lap 55. $40 to go, and I think everyone has one more stop. And in fact, I think that's why Burton stayed out. It's he had at least has one more stop, anyways.
No, Burton. I think you need to 2.
We'll see.
Yeah, because it's 24. So it's just he need to come into the pit and be in the same stint as the other one. So I think the Burton
and 28 is the most we've seen on a stint. So, but every time we get to that high number, we get a caution. So we will see. I mean, we have not had a lot of cautions here in this race. I mean, we've had a couple here. I think we're in our third. So it could be again IndyCars at Talladega, second or third. I think it's our third. I could be wrong. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, that's still pretty good for IndyCars at Talladega. It could be a whole lot worse.
Oh, the second one. Yeah, it's the second one. Oh, 2 minutes pace. My God.
Yeah, here's
2 minutes at 8.
yeah, here's your I don't actually have it on this overlay because I don't ever measure time on ovals. I just measure speed. But yeah, it's about 2 minutes a lap under caution. Getting ready to go green this time. Wyatt Burton driving for Rogue Racing. And the famous Byron Daly, Gabe Aslan, Griffin Yellen, and a very slow restart, but that is his right. Green flag is out here back at Talladega. Byron Daly goes to the bottom. He will get in the draft of Wyatt Burton. He will pull himself forward, and that will move Daly up to the second spot. Very strung outfield right now. Here's Byron Daly to the high side into 3, and he clears him with ease. Check out this shot right here.
That's a pretty good shot.
Love the speed shot. Love it. Down the super stretch. Look at all the turbulence being kicked up by these cars. Still 35 cars still running. Whoa, look at it right in your living room. Wyatt Burton fades to 4th. Gavin Sanders now picks up the lead. Gavin Sanders would love another win on the oval. Typically, when ovals appear on the schedule, he's ready to play. Right behind him, teammate Byron Daly, Gabe Aslan in 3rd. On the high side, there's Ethan Stanley very quietly in the mix. Ethan Stanley, you're one of your points leaders, in a new livery by JD Designs. Normally, we're used to seeing him in a black car.
Look at Andy.
And yeah, there he is. I told you, Andy Kirchenbauer on the high side. There he is. He's back. I told you. And there he is.
Oh, it's the personal best. Oh, I thought he did the fastest lap.
That was a 2:51.4. That was his personal best. Normally, we're used to seeing Ethan Stanley, at least in this league competition, in just a plain black wrapper. We normally used to see him in a plain light blue, Blue Egg sponsored the Lara over in the Elite Racing League, and he is now in a paint job very reminiscent to his teammate and Grand Slam champion over in the Elite Racing League, Tyler Fode. Tyler's normally in a purple version of that car, and Ethan kind of in a bronze version of that car. Looking very sharp. Gavin Sanders with his teammate Byron Daly fade the 4th and 5th. Griffin Yellen, he's had himself an adventuresome race. He has now recovered the 6th. Drew Zook in 7th. Michael Costello in 8th. Alex Chilcutt, our defending series champion. And then number 1, he's been to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front. Now he's going back up to the front again, bringing with him Ben Fiore. Chilcutt goes to the bottom, gets a little bit of the draft, pops out, getting a big run on the outside of Yellen. Big run, huge run right now on the outside. It stalls out on Gavin Sanders. 2 former champions. Oh, he Brazilian clears himself right in the middle there of Sanders and his teammate, Byron Daly. 2 former series champions, nose to tail here. Gavin Sanders won the inaugural season championship. Chilcutt won the season championship a season ago. 35 to go here at Talladega as we cross the line this time. Thanks for joining us, everybody, again. We really appreciate it. Watching a rare race, IndyCars at Talladega here in the Formula Indy Series, Season 9. First time ever here. Anna Klimek making a move, starting to make herself known, bringing her teammate with her, Logan Edwards. I tell you what, if I was Wyatt Burton, he's in that group there, I would tuck in behind those two, and I would follow him directly to the front. And on the high side, getting a big run, using that draft of one of the cars in front of her. I think that might be Drew in the 311. Now it's Titus Sherlock in the 311. Drew is the orange car in the 280 right in front of her.
Do you see the difference between when we started the race with 3 wide, the second stint, the same thing. Now we are in the line.
Yeah, I think
three to go.
I think people are. You're right. I think people are being very patient here. They want to make sure they have a big run on the high side of the 20. There's Zach Flaum. He has had a power outage in his neck of the woods, and he is racing at Cody Claiborne's house, I believe. Cody hasn't made a start here in the series in a while. One of the all-time start leaders here in the series. But Drew, or Zach, excuse me, is the admin. He has to get into the lineup here. He's in that pink car. All right. Now we're kind of what we see in the middle stages of like Michigan, where we're expecting everyone to just kind of, hang out, hit the fuel mileage, and then with about 10 to go, the gloves come off. And we're still 20 laps away from doing that. So right now, I don't expect very much racing. I expect everyone to stay within contact and not race very hard. I don't know what your strategy would be, Lewis, but I think everything is, if it was me, I want to set myself up for the stretch run. I want to be very patient. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to wreck. I don't want to make contact with somebody. I don't want to have to make an extra stop. I just want to get myself to the front somehow, and then with 10 to go, then go racing.
Yeah, they are 5 to go by open window to come into the pit and finish the race like that. I know we are 35. But I think the open window is starting in about 3-4 laps, next 4 laps actually. So I think that you're right. If I am in there in the front or in the back, especially at the top 10, I just follow where opportunity, thinking about in which moment I have to come into the pit. Don't mess with the pit road. Actually, with the brake on the pit road.
Wyatt Burton coming to pit road. Wyatt Burton scheduled stop. This should be. It's going to be very close for him, right at 30. And he's not going to have anyone to dance with. He's not going to have anyone to dance with to come off pit road. So we'll see if he can save the fuel.
Yeah, the problem is he came on 35 laps on the stint, so he must come in, and that's why came in.
Yeah, 35 laps on that stint, so one of the longest runners we've seen. Oh, Kirchenbauer grabs a little of the yellow line at the apron on the banking there. Did a little bit of a loosey-goosey. Coming now to 28 to go at the line. It is Andy Kirchenbauer, who was down a lap. And Wyatt Burton goes down a lap. Drivers having a hard time holding their lines. But Kirchenbauer was down a line. Here's Wags to the outside. Matty Wags. He's going to send it to the front, bringing Gavin Sanders with him. There's a car that went below the yellow line going into the corner. That was Nick Goyette, but he's back in line.
Yeah, it was kind of like, he was scary about the Tomba, but he slowed down a little bit, and that's why he slowed down also too and make almost contact with all the cars came in way more faster than him.
And remember, we've still yet to see an appearance by the points leader up at the front, other than Ethan Stanley. Oh, yeah. Leading his first laps of the season is our defending series champion, Chilcutt, in that blue car right there on the bottom line. That's why he's got the number 1 on him, Gavin Sanders. He's been at the front pretty much since that get-go. Andy Kirchbauer in solid gold livery. Oh, right there. Mason Mitchum slides out in front of him, but I think that was a planned move. Oh, Aslan banging wheels on the outside with Titus Sherlock. So Mason Mitchum now in the picture, making his first start in the series, and that's a teammate behind him in a solid gold car. But Mitchum and Kirchbauer, the Prodigy, teammates. And the Prodigy probably said, "You're clear, get down there quick." And Mitchum slammed the door.
Andy called for the pit now.
So last time Indy pitted early, remember, a caution came out and trapped him a lap down. But he brings a teammate with him, and also the I5G drivers come to pit road. Mitchum locks him up.
Holy. Nice.
Logan Edwards made it. Anna Klimek made it. So nobody caught speeding that time.
And also is Dakota in the pit road also too.
Dakota DeBate on pit road, and this is a good group for him to get mixed with. They're all fast.
It is. It is good actually. The problem is, Andy changed the tires. Yes, Andy changed. Surely he's gonna change. Sure can. Oh no! Mason Mitchell have a not blocking, but I think Anna Klimek came a little bit slow on the exit. Let pass Andy and came Mason Mitchell a little more faster and stop all the momentum on Mason to exit on the pit road from the apron. But all good. Andy went alone by himself on front, actually.
You see what happened. We'll watch again coming off of pit road. And again, this is a very wide pit road exit that funnels down, and then we have to ride it all the way to the backstretch. And he gets Logan. He could pass Logan, and Logan's probably telling Anna, "Hey, block him." And actually, Logan Mitchum could pass him on the low side, but they're on the banking now, so it might not be a very fruitful move if he did that.
Something happened with Labart, Brian Labart, with have a maple flag. I think
he has a black flag, so I think he sped coming to pit road.
No, they have a contact with Burton in the back straight.
I show him with the black flag. I don't see him with meatball flag. But if you see otherwise, we won't go back and look at it right now. But we're expecting the next round of pit stops here. Wags is the leader. A lot of all the competition. Oh, Wags goes to the inside. He catches it, but he's going to fade to the back. Wags. Rookie mistake. But he's back in line now. Those tires damaged it all. They're probably not happy, but he still has time with 22 to go. No black flag. Other drivers coming to pit road. Gavin Sanders, Byron Daly, Zach Flaum, all teammates coming to pit road. No black. Black flag. Daly and Flaum. Daly and Flaum. So that's going to hurt Gavin Sanders. He came with friends. He's going to leave alone. So now the competition, the Eclipse Esports competition crew here up at the front. They're now all dominating. The famous Sherlock, Costello, Griffin, Zook. All 5 of those cars.
That's unfortunate for them. Anyways, good save for them, for Wax, to be honest. Good save. Even the car could be going to the pack, but it didn't. So nice job for him.
And that's Dakota DeMay, that orange car in that group. So he at least has someone to kind of dance with right now, as he just was among that group that just kind of came off pit road. Sherlock and Yellen now running the point. Behind them, Costello to Fabus. Drew Zook. Anyone come to pit road this time? Nick Goyette, I believe, is making the move down pit road. If I can get the camera on him. We're moving so quickly. There he is. That's a scheduled final stop for him. And again, the best thing for him is just come to pit road and not make any mistakes, and he'll probably pick up a couple spots right off the bat. In the middle of the sponsor of today's race, Team Watson, Team Watson Racing setup, and that's James Watson in the cotton candy number 39 right there on the high side. And once again, if you're just joining us, you're watching P1's coverage at round 5 of 9 of the Formula Indy Series from Talladega. We're currently Tentative Famous leads with 18 to go, and we're expecting final stops anytime. 4 different drivers have won the first 4 races of the season. Will we find out? Do we go 5 for 5 tonight, or do we get our first repeat winner? Next race on P1 tomorrow night. 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasted on ERN is the Elite Racing League P1 IndyCar Championship Round 4 from Laguna Seca. Me and LGN. Wags coming off of pit road. Caleb Bency coming off of pit road.
Oh, that's interesting. The pit exit of this car on the front. Bency exit on front of the pack. Oh my God! It's gonna make a problem.
Zook goes to the inside of the yellow line.
Woo.
I didn't think you were allowed to do that, and I don't know. That's not a proving position because you passed someone that was down in the order. But I don't know if race control is going to like that too much.
I think it's they try to avoid the contact between Bency and Drew, because you can see he don't have a space on the other side, but also he can brake. But the problem is he can't
he can brake.
Some issue. So it's a lot of things. It's like okay, you're forgiven about that, but we are on the window to the pit road. So sure, everyone have to come into the pit road, but we are the window above the race started finally. Means it's gonna be excited actually.
Up in the front there, that is Hayden Herman in that white and maroon car on the high side of Michael Costello. He is the last car, actually first car 1 lap down. And right behind him is one of his teammates. That's Caleb Bency. So they'll want to hustle and stay up front when these guys all come to pit road. Here comes Zhao, presenting sponsor. Here's Caleb to the high side. I think Costello is coming to pit road.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he is. Yes, and the whole squad's coming to pit road just about.
Oh, no, black flag. Oh, no, Costello, black flag.
Oh, black flag, Costello,
no.
Black flag, Griffin, black flag, Zook. All of the competition esports guys get the black flag.
My God, in the last 15 laps to go.
What a time to get the black flag when you're less than 15 to go. And the only thing that's going to save him now is a caution. Leader is Zhao Di Gregorio, the sponsor of the series. Don't forget his racing school.
Coming.
Links are he comes to pit road and slows down big time. He's just like, you know what? Better safe than sorry. He brings Gabe Aslan and also James Watson with him. So now there's Alex Chilcutt. We expect him to come to pit road. Robert Malechka is up there now. Kevin Tomba, Northern Mata, JT Smeaton, our points leader. Kyle Allen. They all have to come to pit road. Who is the first car that's probably not? It might be Mason Mitchum or Anna Klimek, somewhere in that neighborhood. I think this is going to be the group for the win right here. Or this is going to be the group that are going to pick up the lead when everyone comes to pit road ahead of them. And there is everyone else right there. Yeah. There's everyone else. Northern Mata now the leader, leading some of his first laps here in the series. He is 31 laps into the stint, and he's on the high side. He can't get to the bottom, so he's going to have to do another lap. Chilcutt 31 laps in the descent. Robert Malechka 31, Tomba 31. Now they got 32. So again, this could be a very short stop for these guys. For what they might lose on pit road, they might gain just by going fuel only now. Victor Aldrich coming off of pit road, trying to get up to speed, just staying on the bottom, being predictable, doing the right thing.
Oh no!
Oh, contact!
Oh, no.
Contact! And that is one. I think that's JT Smeaton, right? No.
It's Gabriel Aleshin, I think so.
Yeah, Gabe Aslan is one of
Turpin.
them. I think there were two involved. Aslan, who's been up at the front all day. And, oh, it's Chilcutt,
Yeah,
our defending series champion. And Chilcutt goes to the bottom, and we're going to have to take a higher look at this.
It is.
And it's Kyle Allen, I think, in the that Pokemon car. And they just got tight there. Yeah, Victor Aldrich, who did a good job of being predictable, just got tight, and everyone just kind of ran out of room. And Allen is into the wall. So now we're under caution with 10 laps to go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Lewis, now. The gloves are off. The gloves are now fully off, everybody. Don't, oh, my gosh. We are gonna see a hell of a sprint here in the final stage.
So all the incidents started with Victor Aldrich's exit on the pit road, a little bit.
But I don't think he did. I don't think he did anything wrong.
No.
He just
No.
Yeah.
No. Actually, no. The point is, they come in, they try to avoid him, and they come in. These two cars, Chercott and Gabriel, they don't have a space to make a 4 wide, and also get involved. Kyle, so that's all involved. I don't say Victor Aldrich is the fault.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
Started from that. Yeah, it's not his fault. It's all started from that because he make the 4 wide and it started to get tight. Make the pass. So I think it's not fault for him.
Yeah, he just tried to be predictable and held his line. I think he did an all right job. All right, so Northern Mata will be a scheduled stop for him for his final stop. Alex Chilcutt has a meatball flag, so he will have damage addressed. Robert Malechka, the 6-time Indy Fixed and Indy Oval Series champion, comes to pit road. He also swept Indianapolis this May for the Fixed and Oval Series, for the Fixed and Open Indy 500s top splits. He comes to pit road. So now Indy Kirchenbauer is going to pick up the lead as all the cars in front of him, which is Labarge, DeFabis, Victor Aldrich, Wyatt Burton, at least, are going to get the wave around. I believe there's more ahead of him. Let me go up to... Put a Wyatt Burton there. Dakota DeMaid will get the wave around. Hayden Herman will get the wave around. Yeah, they're moving now. Alex Chilcutt on pit road.
So where is Smeaton? So Robert is in 13. Smeaton is next to Robert. So they are 14th, 13th. So they are there for the race. So what
There's
about the other leader?
Ethan Stanley?
Yeah,
he's in 11th. He's right there. He's just ahead. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, I will say this: that the guys that are sitting in 11th, 12th, and 13th, or 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. I want to throw Titus Sherlock in there as well. They are very accomplished IndyCar drivers, and very rarely have they raced against one another. But they are extremely accomplished in this car. We know Ethan Stanley, what he's done in the Elite Racing League. Robert Malechka, in the same league. He's won the Indy 500 back to back there, and also is a former champion. That's one thing Ethan Stanley was never able to do in the Elite Racing League, but has just as many wins in the Elite Racing League as Robert Malechka. Titus Sherlock, real world road to Indy driver. Then JT Smeaton, a teammate to Chilcutt and our points leader. And he's had himself a good week. He's been on the podium a couple times here on the channel. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting as we're going to go green with 8 to go. Lights out on the pace car. Now here's the wave around.
Yes.
So what we saw originally with the that was the lucky dog. Now we get the wave arounds, and they're going to have to hustle if they want to get back around. But it's still a 2.66 miles, but still 2 minutes to do a lap. So don't go anywhere, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, stick with us. We appreciate you sticking with us all night. Next race for the Formula Indy Series next week, we will be at the Miami Autodrome for the first time in series history. As we are 8 to go, I think we are shuffling some drivers maybe to the back. That might be a lap down a lap. Not sure. I'm seeing some drivers going to the inside and getting past. So let's reset the picture. Reset the picture. It is Andy Kirchenbauer, the prodigy, his teammate, Mason Mitchum, right behind him. Anna Klimek, the former Open Series champion, is in third. Gavin Sanders, the former champion here in the FIS in the inaugural season. Logan Edwards, multiple wins here in the series, having himself a good week as well. João Di Gregorio, another top 10 performance for João. He's in 6th. Ben Fiore looking at another top 10. He could stay in the battle here. It's going to get really chippy here. The spice is going to be out there. I know it is. Northern Mata stayed out, got the yellow, went to pit road, come back out. He's in 8th. James Watson, a little bit of a hesitation move to the inside. He's in 9th. Kevin Tolma 10th, and Stanley Malechka, Titus Sherlock, Smeaton, McBean, Wags, Goyette, Bensi, Herman, DeMade, the famous. That is all on your lead lap right there. Green flag is out.
This is championship moment for Smeaton, for Ethan Stanley. They need to hustle now and try to catch the spot to the end. Actually, if the yellow flag is out and 3 to go, we finish the race like that. So that's the problem for the leaders, the champions.
These are 3 drivers up front that kind of used to work with one another in a technical association before Anna Klimek went to Team I5G. She goes to the high side, cuts right across the nose of Mason Mitchum. She wants the lead here at Talladega. 6 to go as she goes to the bottom in front of Indy. Here comes Logan Edwards. Edwards wants the lead. He slides down in front of his teammate. Now they will work together. Andy takes a peek to the inside. Can't go underneath that yellow line. Logan holds the bottom. Mason Mitchum now, and Northern Mata goes to the high side and picks up the lead as he streams to the front.
No.
And we're wrecking behind, and as Andy Kirchenbauer.
Oh my God, somebody flew.
And we have Robert Malechka, I believe, involved.
Yes.
And Nick Goyette. Nick Goyette. We'll have to see what happened here. And I'm going to have to go back to the blimp cam because, again, we're just so fast here. It's Indy, and what happened? There is a car to his inside. That's Fiore on his outside, and he bangs wheels with Fiore a little bit, goes to the inside, and that's I think that might be João. Is that João?
Oh, Andy.
That is João.
Andy was the first one.
Yeah. So let's see this again. This is João right here. Here's Indy right here. Fiore right here. Malechka right here. They make a little contact. He comes down. There's contact, and a lot of netcode happened behind with João.
But even Robert have a reaction like a netcode reaction.
Yeah, it did. It looked like watch right here. You're gonna see. Yeah, look at that. And then he goes up right in the tomba.
Yes.
And I'm not sure who was the one that went shooting over.
Drew
Zook. Oh, yes.
Somebody on the chat asking if they can flew. Well, he flew at 260, actually.
Well, here, I don't know. We won't know what his driver inputs will say because it's already done. But watch this. Oh, wow. He went right into the cars in front of him. He didn't even get to the zone before. He was already wrecking before he got to the zone.
There's no time to react to it.
Yeah, that's tough call. But watch this. I mean, it's Zach and Goyette in front of him. And we're going to kind of got it zoomed in here. And wow, boom. Oh. And again, this is why, right here, this is why IndyCar does not race at Talladega. I would hate to think how that wreck would have turned out in real life. Meatball flags for Kirchenbauer, Tomba, Goyette, and Robert Malechka, Zach Flaum, Drew Zook. Also, meatball flags still on pit road for Kyle Allen, Gabe Aslan, Logan Spath, and Shane Coker, but I believe the latter of those are all done. So, wow. Okay, we're going to get a shootout here at the end, everybody. Don't go anywhere. And literally, other than the white flag, the next flag is going to end this race. Northern Mata is your leader, and we're still got another lap to go before we go green. Then Mason Mitchell, Logan Edwards, James Watson, Gavin Sanders, Ethan Stanley now up in the 6th, Anna Klimek in 7th. Ben Fiore, who dodged a huge bullet last time. There he is. He's in 8th. Zhao also dodged a bullet. And again, we don't know if there's any netcode damage that is unseen on Fiore or Zhao's car. But they are back at 8th and 9th. Titus Sherlock is in 10th. Matty Wags, who recovered from grabbing a little bit of the apron now, he's back in this thing. He's in 11th. JT Smeaton, our points leader, has an opportunity here. He's in 12th. Alexander McBean, very quietly in that Team Penske livery. He is now in 13th. Caleb Bency talked about last week when we talked to him, or 2 weeks ago when we talked to him in his interview on the podium. He was like, I don't know about this race. He started off the season pretty rough, and he's like, yeah, it would be my season to not finish well here. But right now, he is in 14th. And he is a long-time person that he's worked with in races. Dakota DeMaid right behind him. Fortunately, they have Griffin Yell and Wyatt Burton are trapped lap down, I believe, right between them. Now, Wyatt Burton, Griffin Yellen, both cars are one lap down. Yellen might get the waiver round. I don't know on the lucky dog, unless that's already been issued. Might have been already. Might be Michael Costello. There's Michael Costello. He's the one that got issued the lucky dog. All right. So what do you think?
Thinking about it in the standings, Smeaton is at 12. Stan is 6. The FIS it's in 17. Tomba is out of the race, and Logan Edwards is the guy to gain. He can make a lot of points to going to the top of the championship.
Yeah, so, here's your points coming into today. Beaton, Stanley, DeFavis, Tomba, Edwards. It's your top 5. Costello, Klimek, Zhao, Spath, and Chilcutt. And Spath is out, Chilcutt out. So Northern Mata trying to burn off that excess fuel. Don't want to get that engine too hot, though. He's going to need every bit of horsepower on this restart. Going green. We're going to go green-white checker, a natural green-white checker, I believe. 3 to go. We're coming to 2 to go with the green flag. Here we go. A natural green-white checker as God intended it here at Talladega. Northern Mata, he is waiting. He is going to wait very long. He's going to go right down to the yellow line. He gets a big jump, but Mason Mitchum's there. He's going to have a big run. Mason Mitchum's going to stay on the bottom. He goes up to the middle now. Here comes Gavin Sanders. He goes to the bottom. I'm really surprised that Mason gave the bottom to him. Here comes Gavin Sanders now on the bottom. Northern Mata still goes to the outside in the middle. Here comes Logan Edwards down low. He's bringing Gavin Sanders with him and Ethan Stanley. Mason Mitchum tries to cut to the bottom. The hole filled up very quickly.
Oh, who's coming on the middle on the track? Who's coming on the middle? It's coming
That's
fast.
Zhao. That Zhao makes contact, and then we're going to spin out, and that is going to be the caution that's going to end this race, I believe. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. We got to the white flag, so we're going to continue racing. It is now 3 wide. Gavin Sanders, Logan Edwards, and we got Mason Mitchum. I thought Mason was going to get the win if the caution came out. We're going to go 3 wide, now 4 wide down the backstretch as Caleb Binchy tries to thread the needle. Down to the low side, Gavin Sanders upside. There's contact, more contact. We're wrecking behind. We're still coming to the checkered flag. Down low, Logan Edwards, Mason Mitchum, Titus Sherlock, Gavin Sanders, Titus Sherlock goes to the yellow line. I don't know if he can do that. They're going to wreck. They're going to make contact. More cars wrecking. I have no idea who won.
The FIS won the race
Canada
by
FIS,
17.
I think, won the race.
16.
Did he just do the same thing at this racetrack that he did at Pocono?
The FIS won the race. JT Smithon just, I don't know how he survived all of this Greg on the front. He have a 2 chance to finish the race on the white flag. And he survived. Oh my God. You should be watching the last lap.
We're rewatching the last lap here. We will get into this because Tanner DeFamis. I think Tanner did exactly what happened. I mean, look at this. They're wrecking there, but they took the white flag. So we're gonna. He's in the back of the pack at this point. He's at the back of the pack. He comes to the middle. So he I don't even know where he is when he takes the white flag in the order.
He was on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the white flag in turn 4, 3 and 4. Next to Anna Klemek. And he went to the front, just closed the eyes. He had a contact with Logan Edwards. And then he crossed the line, winning the race.
We're watching, and there's contact there. I can't. Did we just see what we saw at Pocono happen one more time? He gets banged by Edwards, and then there's contact, and that's enough of the contact, I think, to slow up Anna. I'm actually, I need to bring up some stats here, and we need to get into we got to get into the interview room here as well. I don't have here. I need to get some.
Man, Logan Edwards, Mason Mitchell should be win the race, but at some point he just have a net code by the FIS.
So that's DeFamis did exactly what happened again at Pocono. This is the luckiest man in the world, or at least the luckiest man in the series.
I think JT Smithon is the lucky one because he lose the wheel on the big wreck on the turn 3 and 4. He lose the front wing, he lose the wheel, everything. Again, iRacing forgive him. Crazy stuff.
Let's watch this again. I want to get just watch this at full speed. 16 thousandths of a second was the margin of victory. Want to reset it just about 10 seconds back. And I need to get into the flag stand here so I want to try to get as close to the finish here as we watch all the chaos coming to the start finish line here for the finish of this race. 250 miles we raced tonight, and wow, what just I have no idea who won, because that's going to be it right there. That is going to be it. I don't think I have a good yeah, there it is. And unfortunately, Klimek has a floppy nose, so it's a little lip at the line. But let's get in the final stats here, these final results. What a race. Wow. And keep in mind, all results are unofficial. We don't know if any of this will change. Canada famous with another miracle this season. What position did he take the white flag at? Seventh. So he took the white flag in 6th at Pocono and won the race. Took the white flag in 7th here. And he was farther than that if you go through the tri-oval, if you count the tri-oval. But when he hit the start-finish line, he was 7th. So he started the last lap, 7 spots from the back, and still managed to win this thing. We only show 2 places here on the overlay, unfortunately, but it is 16 thousandths of a second is the margin of victory, so it's just rounding up here. But it's a 0.016. That is the margin of victory, not 0.02. Smeaton in 3rd, Caleb Bency. Hey, great race for him, the way this season has gone, and he was saying that he was expecting the worst out of this race, and he got a top 5. Mason Mitchum, wow, if the caution happened a little bit further back before they got to the coming to the white flag, I think he might have triggered the caution. He might have got the win, but unfortunately he finishes 5th. Logan Edwards in 6th, Titus Sherlock 7th. Again, we saw him going under the yellow line. I thought the yellow line was off limits, so I don't know how they're going to rule that. Michael Costello in 8th. Dakota DeMade, remember, at one point he was a lap down. He's in 9th. Ethan Stanley, that's exactly what he needed with Smeaton finishing 3rd. He comes home in 10th. Sanders, Fiore, McBean, Herman, and Watson, your top 15. Zhao and Mata, Wagner, Burton, Yellen, your top 20. Victor Aldrich, Alex Chilcutt, Labarge, Capalucci, Indy, Tomba, Daly, Goyette, Robert Malechka, and Flaum, your top 30. Drew Zook, Allen, Aslan, Airbarn, Spath, Raval, Coker, Sailor, Nate Seeker, Dan Miglin. Some of these I don't think made starts. But that's your 40 car field. Fastest lap belongs to Titus. All right, Lewis, you got plenty of time. Your driver of the race.
I don't know. I want to give you 2 again. I think it's gonna be a Smeaton for the way he saved the car, man. The car was destroyed, and he finished on 3rd place and finished over Ethan Stanley. Ethan Stanley finished on 10. So I think Smeaton's gonna be the driver all the day because of the race actually, with the lucky car destroyed, and then iRacing said, "Nope, you're gonna continue the race."
All right.
The car was destroyed, man.
And you're gonna give it to him even though he finished on the podium. So it's your award. You can do whatever you want.
Even well, I can tell you, Mason Mitchum, but man, Talladega is not for award, man. It's not for award. Everyone can go back to the from the back to the front, and it's like
Your biggest gainer of the day was Mason Mitchell with 32 spots. He is normally, under normal circumstances, I guess would be the Luis Gonzalez Nunez driver of the race. But again, Talladega, desperate measures, desperate times. Let's go ahead and get into the interview room as we have the camera on JT Smeaton, and I don't know why I'm getting messages from Jason Brophy. I'll have to find out why. Yeah, I don't know. Here is JT Smeaton, and once again here on the channel, joining us while he makes not on the top step, but on the bottom step on a race that could have gone in any direction today. In fact, Lewis is also going to honor you with his Driver of the Race award as well. Because of your immense luck about at one point getting damaged, and then iRacing instantly forgiving you and giving you a shot then to drive up through the field here, get the bottom step of the podium here at the end, and extend your points lead. Talk about, I mean, you would say that all the luck belongs to the FIS, but a little luck belongs to you today.
Wow. I have no idea what just happened, to be honest, in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I knew coming into this race it was probably going to be pretty chaotic, so I qualified the back and literally just fuel saved for a good 3/4 of that race, just sort of letting it come to me. And then we had that final caution where basically everybody did fuel saving, I think, so I knew from that point it was going to be gloves off. So it was just about keeping the car in a good spot. But yeah, it was what a race. I mean, probably the craziest race I've ever been a part of.
And yeah, we've all been preparing for it. I know you have. This is now, I mean, you look at how this season has started. We are now starting the second 4-race run here, and you've ended the first 4 races as the points leader. You don't want to look too far into the future, but how are you feeling with the way the rest of the schedule is looking about possibly being a player in this? I'm going to put the schedule up on the screen for everyone to see, but how are you feeling about this? I mean, we're going back to the Miami Autodrome, which I believe when I streamed the Open Series there one time, you did all right in that race. And then we're doing Belle Isle and Milwaukee. So at least another racetrack that I think you do reasonably well at next on the schedule. You got to be kind of thinking maybe a little what if right now, or is it too early to start thinking that?
Yeah, I think it's a little combination of both. I mean, things are looking pretty promising so far, but we're not even halfway through the season yet. So I'm just gonna take it race by race, like I have so far this season, and see where I end up on the other side. But yeah, looking forward to Miami next week. That's a track I quite like. I actually think I won that race that you broadcasted.
I think you did. I know you did well. I can't remember. I don't keep the statistical memory of the Open Series because I cover it so rarely. But you got to feel pretty good about going, surviving this race and then going to that racetrack next.
Yeah, for sure. I think we have Belle Isle after that, which is actually a track I haven't driven that much. I've done a few laps, but definitely going to put some more effort towards that over Miami. And look at the rest of the schedule. Milwaukee I'm not really sure what to expect from Milwaukee. I haven't even bought the track yet, so I probably need to do that first. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll just take it race by race and see where we end up.
Well, give you an opportunity now. Get those shout outs in. Any friends, family, sponsors, anyone you want to say hi to before we let you go?
Yeah, of course. First of all, big shout out to you guys for putting on the broadcast. Looking forward to watching this one back. Should be pretty entertaining. And big shout out to my team, Nexus Esports, teammate Alex, and my family for always supporting me. So yeah, thank you to everybody.
Congrats. We'll catch you at the next one. Finishing third today, our points leader, and extending this points lead. We're waiting for the points to be updated. I don't know if it'll be updated here in time, but I suspect that that tie up at the front is no longer there, and you're going to extend it a little bit, and we'll see you in a week when we get to Miami.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
AT Smeaton, he can actually now breathe. Let's remove this and then bring in the next shot here and go here. And Anna Klimek. And there she is, Anna Klimek. Again, you spent a good portion of this race kind of hanging out in the back, but we knew it was just a matter of time before your car would make an appearance at the front, and it sure did. Let's talk about that chaotic last lap. And did any damage that you picked up possibly slow you down there at the end?
Hello, Gary. You just chucked me in here. I'll say that really happy with the 1-2 for qualifying. I mean, yes, even though it's pointless, I think I still gave a little bit of effort. So make sure that even Logan didn't have the greatest result, he still had those bonus points pretty much. So happy with the 1-2. And then race-wise, yeah, I think me and Logan like pretty much swapped, but knowing this field, they all want to get to the front and be special. So we just kind of chilled in the back pretty much. And pretty much fuel saving. When we had that caution with about 66 to go, the strategy was to kind of just do a one stop here because we all knew people would not be smart up front, and pretty much just go like 32, and then the caution came out on lap 40, and then then we had to like change up the strategies because I think the biggest strength is knowing how to draft swap here, and basically pretty much it was we decided to pit on lap 25 to get a full top of a full tank and then go to the end pretty much. And I mean, it was a bit sketchy coming out with warm rear tires because it didn't change them, but it was also really good to work with Indy, Mason, me, Logan, just all four of us working together because basically we were the smartest people who knew how to draft swap in that field pretty much, and we were able to pretty much pull away. So yeah, and then pretty much towards the end, I was pretty much a race of survival, and just even though I got very lucky, I went ghosted through Logan, New Zealand netcode luck once again. I don't think it tops Tanner Richards like going through my car at Richmond, but when it helps, when the gods help, it help. And yeah, got a P2, which although I mean, it's okay, but I'm not very impressed by the antics of Titus, who could not learn to read rules or listen to race control pre-race that it clearly stated not to go below the apron, and he clearly has a small brain and clearly did that.
Well, we'll see how the stewards rule on that. But let's talk about this race. I mean, it was 94 laps. It was a pretty decent length. It's when we come here in the fixed series and the oval series, it's much quicker. It's a one stop. It's a sprint for the most part. Today, you could actually unfold a little bit of a strategy here, something normally we don't see in the oval series or at all. I don't even think you see this track at all on the open side of things. I have to see the last time they even ran it on the open side, but did you? I mean, I know when I've raced this track before, I just kind of hang out and you see these people just go streaming by, and you're just thinking to yourself, where the heck are you going? Did you ever kind of have that thought when you see someone go streaming by as you're just trying to make bide time to get to the end, and someone just goes streaming right to the front? Because once they get up there, there's no place to go.
I think actually, funny thing is, I watched back to the Oval Fix TALLADEGA broadcast from season 1, and I kind of reviewed that pretty much and thinking how to improve on, because I remember that third race where there was a field strategy with 33 to go and I did the wrong strategy, and I'm kind of thinking about because I always trying to reflect on past races and improve on, and yeah, pretty much watched the broadcast back and trying to think about, okay, where do I go from here? And I think today was a much better know how to do a bit better at doing pack racing now, but then again, I probably still get killed if I ever do the SOF again if it comes back to Dega. So, but yeah, it's improvement. I mean, it's good points as well from last time out when at Suzuka. I just some driver skilled issued in the final corner, leg gravel over the track, and I just came out at the wrong time and just spun, but yeah, it's just nice recovery, I think, as well. Just just trying to think of like team championship points as well, with P2 and P6, and just
Yeah, that's going to add up pretty quickly.
Which, yeah, so like if we're not trying to lead team, if me and Logan like still struggling in drivers, I think it's still important to aim for team championship points. So yeah.
Well, congratulations. Points still aren't updated. I don't think they are going to be updated here tonight. So we'll see where you shake out when the points do get updated. But get those shout-outs in. You definitely earned them finishing second here tonight.
Yes. Shout out i5G. We had Brendan stream the chaos as well and work with us. So Brendan's always really thankful for Brendan, just helping just be a calm voice in our ears and be composed. So yeah, and then shout out to Logan as well, rest of i5G team. Shane Coker unfortunately just got killed this race because driver doesn't know where to place his car. Who else? Votive Racing League as well. It's been an absolute banger as well. Yeah, and also P1 Broadcasting in you, Gary, for giving up your time in broadcasting.
It's always a pleasure watching you. So we thank you.
No worries.
All right, Anna, congratulations on the P2 and surviving, and we'll catch you at the next one. I know we'll see you again on the channel here real soon.
Alrighty, see ya.
That is Anna. Man, she's out. All right, so let's go to Tanner DeFavis, and here he is. And all I have to say is, dude, what is this, dude? Go buy a lottery ticket, first of all, and second of all, wow, 2 wins this season, and neither one of them you were in contention, really, if the chaos didn't happen on the last lap. And but it did, and so you are the king of chaos apparently this season. A win at Pocono with chaos on the last lap, taking out all the leaders, and now chaos on the last lap at Talladega, taking out all the leaders, and they give you a win. Congratulations, man! Go get that lottery ticket.
Yeah, I'd be stupid if I didn't go get it now.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, I have no idea. Yeah, I should have been there. Obviously, I think when we restarted, I was 17th, and yeah, I don't know. I qualified pretty well. I actually thought I was gonna get pole for a while. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This is crazy. I shouldn't I shouldn't have this happen, but I'm happy it is. But yeah, it's really crazy. I should definitely go buy that lottery ticket. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't understand how this is even possible, but yeah, insane race. Everyone knew it was just wait till the end, right? And yeah, master of the chaos, I guess. But yeah, I mean, there were so many moments where I didn't think I was gonna even have a chance in this race. For one, starting so far back, but also on the restart, but also twice I had my sim freeze. Like it froze for about 5 seconds. I don't know. It really screwed me up.
Yeah, we heard about that. Yeah,
it happened on after a yellow. I came out the pits and we were lining up behind the pace car, and then it happened under green during the final pit stop. So that was extremely annoying. I thought my race was over at that point, but luckily was barely on the lead lap and got the wave around. So yeah, that's also lucky. So I guess even I have even more reasons to go buy a lottery ticket now. Like I'm just finding more. I'm finding more reasons. This is crazy.
That is true. Yeah, reboot that computer afterwards. You probably got Windows updates or something in the middle there.
Yeah, there's definitely something weird going on. So I'll definitely give it a restart. But yeah, I just knew I should. Like the whole race, I wanted to hug the low line because, usually when everyone wrecks, they wash up. But in the tri-oval, when everyone's fighting, it's like, where do I go? So I just picked the middle, try to be as up front as possible. But yeah, it just opened up like Moses in the Red Sea. Man.
Well, prayers were answered both cases, and wow, congratulations. I want to look here. Let's see. You've won the last 2 oval races, and your team, going back to Indianapolis of season 8, have won the last 3. You guys at Eclipse have definitely kind of got the performance going on the ovals now, and there's still 2 more to go this season. And we know your strength is on the road courses, but you got to feel pretty good now that you got the wild card race out of the way at Talladega. You got the win there. The other wild card race, obviously Pocono, you got the win there. Of course, it was a little hectic there too, but you got to feel pretty good team-wise and performance-wise for yourself that you're coming to the next 2 ovals are a little bit more technical ovals, and also on road courses that play to your strengths. You got to feel pretty good about how the outlook of the season now shapes up as we get out of Talladega.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're always pretty darn good on the road courses, so that's not usually too much of a worry for us. But yeah, when it comes to these wild card ovals, it can be very intimidating sometimes. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't even know. Usually, I like to think I'm fairly good on the ovals, but clearly more luck is played into skill in this season at least. But yeah, the whole team's usually pretty good on the ovals. We always try to get better. We know we're not perfect by any means, but towards the end we had a pretty good strategy. We just we're all right next to each other, so it was like, okay, why don't we just all go up to the front of the line and just hold a line, so that, I mean, not trying to block anyone, but we're just trying to, all be right next to each other, especially since we all wanted to pit together, because we didn't know when everyone else was going to pit, and we didn't know how that was going to play into, being a draft. And you didn't want to be alone and by yourself. So, yeah, we all pushed to the front, and then once we decided to pit, we all pit at the same time. And unluckily, we had a few drivers that went a bit too fast into pit lane. But yeah, I mean, that's just something else we got to work on and improve as a team. But yeah, yeah, I don't even really know what else to say, but yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, pretty difficult to come from 255 miles per hour down to 55 miles per hour to get on the pit road. I kind of give people a pass on those, but everything else, congratulations. We've heard about the Great Wall of Power Slide before. Well, definitely the Great Wall of Eclipse was out there, and again, I think, according to Lewis, when you took the white flag, you were in 7th spot. So you were in 6th spot at Pocono and won the race on the last lap. And then you were in 7th spot here at Talladega on the last lap and won the race. Congratulations. Any shout outs, friends, family, sponsors, anyone you want to say hi to before we let you go?
Yeah, shout out to you guys and this race event. Shout out to FIS and just everybody involved that hosts these races. It's extremely fun, and we really enjoy competing in this series. It's really, really fun. But yeah, shout out to anyone who's watching the stream right now. But yeah, big shout out to Eclipse Boys. Big shout out to my primary sponsor on the car, Destination Athlete, and EWIS. And yeah, shout out to everyone involved. Honestly, this is insane.
Well, we will see you at the next one when we get back to the more comfortable confines of the street course at the Autodrome in Miami. But until then, win number 2 for you. Enjoy it.
Yep, I'm excited for that one. All right, I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, definitely do that. Definitely do that. And if you strike it big, Lewis and I just ask for 1%.
I'll catch you something.
All right, we appreciate that. All right, take care.
All right, take care.
He ain't giving us anything. He's going to save all that money for the ladder to Indy system. That's a lot of money.
Maybe thinking about it to jump into the NXT stuff and go over there, and then thinking about it to go to the IndyCar. So yeah, sure it's not.
Luis, again, thanks for being here for the pinch hitting duties. And wow, what a race! We're not going to see another race for a while at Talladega. And it just, wow, just kind of speechless there at the finish. Your thoughts here before we wrap it up?
Oh yeah, I'm the same too. So it's really hard to make the last final talk, or maybe some final something about Talladega. So it's really difficult. It's just about the final win to enter the FIS. Winning from he went on the back on the front. They have some issues, and then the internet and all that stuff,
Yeah,
and then
right.
he won the race and the end. So it's like it is difficult. And then Anna Klemek, she knows how to driving around the Talladega, so she knows the stuff. She never went back. She was on the front, and she always be on the front and mostly time and the race. And then coming JT with from the back of the field, actually hold it back of the field, hold all the chance to have an incident, and then he finished on third. So it was a good result for him, because Logan Edwards, it wasn't around. It was actually, but he finished over the Stanley, Edwards, Tomba, and others. They on the championship, so that's a pretty good for him. So like he said, who knows what happened in Miami could be good for him, especially for the FIS also too. So all the big names we've seen in the road course, in the road course permanent, and also the street course, they're gonna be pretty good and in Miami. So they're gonna be pretty good for them. So congrats for the FIS, and see you tomorrow. It's a long day tomorrow actually, but it's gonna be tomorrow at 7:45. From Laguna Seca for 900 something laps and the ERL.
Let's see. Stats. Let's get the stats. And Logan Edwards won the pole. That is career pole number 2 in the Formula Indy Series. Both have come this season, and both have been on the ovals, Pocono and Talladega. JT Smeaton finished third. This is a career podium number 3 and 5 starts for him. His first 5 FIS races now include a win, 3 podiums, and 3 poles. And he has podiums at St. Pete, Suzuka, and Talladega. For Anna Klemek, this is career podium number 2 and 5 starts here in the Formula Indy Series. Both podiums are runner-up finishes on ovals at Pocono and Talladega. So she likes having the ovals on the schedule for sure. And a Tanner DeFavis, career win number 4, career podium number 11, career start number 30. Second win of the season, which we talked about, the incredible win at Pocono. Well, it's got the incredible win here at Talladega. His first multi-win FIS season, and he now moves to 6th all-time in victories here in the Formula Indy Series with 4, putting him 1 behind Nicholas Johnston, who has 5. So next win he gets, he'll go up into the top 5 all-time wins here in the series. So quickly picking those up, but those are some of the quick stats, and we'll have more stats on the Discord server a little bit later about milestones, any records, and updates as we crunch them in the computer. So that is it for tonight. Let's get on out of here and give everyone back their Wednesday night.
One more stand?
Yeah.
You want to hear something?
Yeah.
Times Miami, I think. Logan Edwards was last season on Miami, October 22. He won the race. And then we have a different people winning the race since round 5 on the last season. JT Smeaton break the stand of the winners, different winners since round 5 last season.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to Miami. It's the only reason I own the track. The only reason I own the track is I had to do an open broadcast, and if I didn't do the open broadcast, I'd have to buy it here. So I'm glad I get to use that. But let's get on out of here. I got some wrestling I got to watch after this here. That's it for tonight. Once again, your podium here from Talladega Super Speedway for the inaugural running of the Legacy of FIS After Dark on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And believe me, there are a lot of broken dreams out there tonight. Presented by Team Watson Racing. Setup is Tanner DeFavis with the Impossible Dream number 2. Win number 2 this season here. Winning today at Talladega. Anna Klemek coming home in second spot again behind Tanner DeFavis on an oval. Didn't look like it was going to be her day, and she survived and got a P2. And JT Smeaton Probably the biggest benefactor of coming home and on the podium is he's going to extend that points lead as we head on to Miami next. Speaking of that, join the Formula Indy Series again next week on Wednesday, August 19th, with the continued Season 9 of the Formula Indy Series presented by DiGregorio Racing School. We go to Miami for the Team Watson Grand Prix of Miami. Coverage will begin at around 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, it's 8:20 p.m. Eastern. Remember, as always, for the correct time in your area, you can find everything right here at YouTube at youtube.com/@P1 Broadcasting. Now, as you know, the YouTube algorithm game is not an easy one, so please help support P1 with the weekly grind. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of tonight's race and you enjoyed tonight's coverage. Support us by smashing like in the video. If you're new, click subscribe. And while you're at it, hit the bell for weekly reminders so don't miss out on more P1's other iRacing programming, including tomorrow night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. It's our ERN P1 simulcast of the Elite Racing League's P1 IndyCar Championship Round 4 from Laguna Seca. Don't miss it. Again, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be me and LGN in the booth. Tonight's coverage was sponsored by Team Watson Racing Setups. Yeah, you want to race Indy Open, but not sure about your setup and not sure if it's really up to snuff. Well, you want speed, you want support, you want a community that helps you get things when things get rough. Well, of course you do. You want to join Team Watson Racing Setups and get the best tools and help you need to go faster. Tonight's racing coverage and the 2026 Formula Indy Series season are brought to you by the DiGregorio Racing School. Speed is not about driving harder, it's about driving smarter. At DiGregorio Racing School, drivers learn how pros and top sim racers approach every lap through data, precision, and consistency. You want to follow Zhao on Instagram, or you also join DiGregorio Racing School's Discord server. All the links you need are in the description. And don't forget, if you are looking to get a little bit better with your racing prowess, there you go, $20 per session. DiGregorio Racing School. You want to check them out immediately following this broadcast. Track cams for this race are provided by Whiplash Sim Cams. Get the most out of your iRacing experience with Whiplash Sim Cams. To learn more, like them on Facebook. You can follow on X and Instagram. All the links you need are in the description. For business inquiries, to learn more about P1 and what we do, like us on Facebook. You can follow us on X and Instagram. You can follow all of our social links on Linktree. You can check those out in the description as well. So, for Luis Gonzalez Nunez, everyone here at Team Watson Racing Setups, DiGregorio Racing School, the Formula Indy Series, and at P1, I'm Gary Gotso, the voice of the FIS, saying, you survived, you made it to the end. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and all of our men and women serving in the military and as first responders, Godspeed, God bless, and come home safe. Catch you again next week in Miami, the next race of the Formula Indy Series, right here on P1. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.